AG Squad, welcome back to another episode of Is It Worth It? So for today's episode, I want to talk about something that you guys actually wanted me to do an update video about, which is the TruSteam Pacific Air Steamer that you guys can use for cooking to absorb any of the steam or oil when you're cooking in the stovetop and everything. So some of you guys wanted to know like a little update video, how well it's been and how to actually clean it and how it's holding up. So this is what this video is about. So let's just get into it and show you guys how to actually clean it and how well it's been since that time, since I updated that video to now. So let me actually show you guys how it actually looks like now and actually how to clean it. Alright, so this is on and off switch right here. So you can turn it high or low using these buttons right here. So this is the lowest. And that's the highest. So let's turn on the light so I can see better and turn it on. So this is high, if you can see right here. So it's about 72 to 74, you guys can see. Now let me put it on low. So this is low. So it's quite quiet. But when it's on high, it's around 74. And then for the light, if you can see, there's two different settings. So this is the high, and this is the low. Just to give you guys another perspective. This is high, and this is low. This is off, high, and low. So what I'm going to do right now is show you guys how to actually clean the actual product itself on the actual TruSteamer itself. So you guys want to press the steam button right here to steam it and clean it up. I'm not sure if it's here or not, but there's a little steam button right there. So I do have my water all set up right here. They recommend that you guys use distilled water. Once you guys have the water all set up, you guys can actually pour it in here and just let it start cleaning the actual product itself on the actual steamer itself right here. So what you guys want to do is just pour the liquid in here. Pour all the liquid that is in the actual container right here. So make sure you guys fill the water up to this line right here and just add it all in. So what you guys want to do now is press the steam button right here and just let the magic start happening. So all you guys have to do is just let this do its own thing and then come back and check on it when it's done. So the light should turn off once it's done. And then all the oil and everything should be in here that you just pour out and do it a few times to clean it. Yeah, as in here it's quite loud when you guys clean it. That means it's actually working. So I'm gonna let this finish doing its job first, and we'll come back and check on it when it's done and show you guys what the result is in that little container right there. Alright, so it just finished. As you can see, the light turned off. So let's take it out and see what the inside part looks like right here. Alright, so we just took it out, and this is basically what it looks like. You can see, so it's kind of yellow, so that's like the oil that comes from the inside of the actual product itself in here. So you probably just have to do this a few times to make sure it's fully clean, but you can see it's still yellow. Most likely you should probably do like once a week or so, just so that you guys can actually have a clean steamer to use. But you can see it's quite yellow, so we're going to do this a few more times because we don't do it really that often, like once a week, which we probably should. So let me pour this out and do it a few more times. Alright, welcome back guys. So now you guys saw the quick test of the product itself and how to actually use it and how well it's been. You guys can see it actually works pretty well and like cleaning and everything. It can be quite loud once it gets to like the deep cleaning part. So in the beginning of the video, you guys can see and hear that it's actually pretty quiet because it's just starting to add like the water into the actual TruSteamer itself to use the steam to clean the inner steamer itself. But as you guys saw in the video later on, it did get a little bit louder, and that's when the actual product is working to really deep clean the product to remove any of the oil inside. That's like how you guys saw when I pour out the oil. There's just a lot of like oil stains that's inside that you guys have to clean it. So I definitely do recommend that you guys actually clean it within like maybe once a week or so, because I didn't do that too often. That's why there's so much of those oil stains and everything that saw the liquid. And if you guys just leave the oil in there, actually it's a lot harder to clean it over time because it's just staying there. But if you guys do it like once a week, you shouldn't have that issue, and it should be pretty easy to clean it and just comes off really easily. But now that I show you guys how to actually clean it, Now to answer the question of how well it's been and whether or not it's actually still worth it even till this day of using it. So for me, honestly, I think this is actually pretty worth it if you guys cook a lot, you guys are in the kitchen a lot, especially if you guys are like using a wok or something that has a lot of steam that's coming out of your pot or woks or whatever you guys are being using to cook with. Like even when you guys saw it in the video itself, you guys can see it actually works pretty well. I love the fact on how you guys control like the different like fan levels. So if you guys want it to be like more strong or less strong depending on what you guys are cooking with. So if there's a lot of steam that you guys want to absorb, you guys can turn it to the high mode that you guys saw in that test itself. And if you guys want to use like low speed or like the low setting where it's not too loud and you just want to absorb like a little bit of steam, then you guys can turn on that option as well. And it's also really cool how they have the option to turn on the light. So there's a low and high setting just like how you guys saw in the test. But then obviously for those guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save your money for something else that actually do need. But other than that, that's pretty much it for quick unboxing and testing of the product itself. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, then make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. And if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, then make sure to click on that bell notification in the bottom to be notified of new videos that will be coming up in the future. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace. And then for today's G Squad fan shout out day we have